taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. Fouled away. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Swing and a liner. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So now into the box is Luke Voigt. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Newman's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cole Tucker digging into the plate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's the first pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent.
beware.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brian Reynolds is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistent.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. On the ground to second for Torres. He's right there. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Second. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down. Two balls, 2 strikes. He got 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a slider. Got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Count 1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
But I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2.
No, that's
fastball
down.
just misses. That's ball 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with 1 away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Next, here is Jonathan Loizaga from the stretch.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2 ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this last half of the second set to go. And now it will be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher.
And he takes ball 1.
Stallings.
And he lays off the pitch up and in ball 2. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And that's over. 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
Popped him up. Urshela is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And now here is Yoshi Tsutsugo for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Third as he lays off, it's 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting 7. The left field.
Next to hit, Ben Gamble trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates. Stepping in once again is Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes. That's out.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's low.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And there's a base hit on the line. Voit rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fast plate for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Gleyber Torres will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Count now, a ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Two pitches fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So stepping up is Kevin Newman, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Newman on at first, nobody out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. LeMahieu is there, and he's got it for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Cole Tucker. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with one down. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that bag.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Nope. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. From the stretch, Colin Moran is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. And stepping in, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Potential tying run for him at third base. Wandy Peralta is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Swing and a liner. Hicks gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Wandy Peralta, as we begin the top of the 4th. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
So far, 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman brings it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So here is Luke Voigt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Very weakly on the ground. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
High in the air out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Ben Gamel. A ball and no strikes.
Ben Gamel.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Kevin Newman, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Next up, Kevin Newman. He singled first time up. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Stanton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Stephen Brault. He popped out in his first trip. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Right side, but it's well foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to stand in is Cole Tucker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Gamel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Last time through was a base hit. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Down the third baseline. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by one-check swing holding up.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, what a battle there, D'Lo. Several hits at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And, Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Voigt might try to make a play on it. A pause. And the 0-2.
That's the ball.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Chad Poole, the right-handed reliever,
Chad Poole.
Now the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. In prior matchups with Chad Poole, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now back, the center fielder.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now 6-4.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you could put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game. game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Odor stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. The 1-1. Six runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch to comes up empty at strike one. Joey Gallo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now to bat, Wandy Peralta, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi. Rougned Odor will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 12, Rougned Odor.
Joey Gallo will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. He's set. Here it comes. Colin Moran is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Jacob Stallings as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Next, it'll be Yoshi Tsutsugo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Throw on to Vogt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman. DJ LeMahieu rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Popped up. Hayes is under it near the mound. 1 out.
Now that the first base.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking to either.
Count is 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ben Gamble. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Gamble.
Hit on the ground to third. And Mayhew's got it, and there's one down now. At the plate now is Kevin Newman. Flew out last time up. A ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Hero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. So it's a tight spot here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. To third, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The third baseman, number 4.
Chad Green takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Key Brian Hayes digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So now it's Brian Reynolds. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 3 runs already home here. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I got 3-1.
Well, that's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count 1-0.
Colin Moran is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The count's 1-1.
7 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, catcher
Jacob Stallings is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Kyle Keller is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. The 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Talk about it being a game of inches. That ball stays barely fair to tie this ball game up. Late innings. You have to be feeling super confident, rounding the pillows after tying this one up.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And right into the shift. Newman fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. Next to hit is Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in is Joey Gallo. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Set and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th. Now into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits to this point. On the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave.
Kevin Newman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his.
Aroldis Chapman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Number 54.
Wilmer Defoe comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. Grounded back up the middle. Odor on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Your basic 6-4. Shelby Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now it'll be Aroldis Chapman. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
0-1.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next, it'll be Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Cole Tucker. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Outside, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now here's the pitch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hunter low, 1-1. Two and 1.
1 strike. Ball 3.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, Left fielder.
So next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Aaron Hicks stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Gamble makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And they get the double play. So they're held. Now to the plate, Colin Moran. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
2-2. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Thank you.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Jacob Stallings is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Outside, that's the ball.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More ahead from the North Shore, right after. Now at the plate is Rougned Odor. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Hicks is digging for home. Safe at the plate as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw battle.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So a runner at first now with one away. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Miller sets. Here's the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Anthony Rizzo will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Right fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Jason Shreve, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 55.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Reynolds gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Yankees 10 and the Pirates 7.
Feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all
Garen O'Day takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. And now, Ben Gamble has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yep, 1 and 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here's another 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Anthony Alford will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Fouled straight back. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Now batting.
Into the box.
The baseman. Goal.
Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Yankees. Number 63.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect
on to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Yanks put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Aroldis Chapman pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Pirates, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.